Hello, and welcome back to more of our Victoria 3 campaign as the United States. And I did some thinking between the episode about whether I want to go for France, and I've decided against it. Instead, I'm going to go for Qing. I want to go for Qing because this is going to be fertile land that we can welcome into our government. And using this, we'll be able to increase our industry. Use it as like a factory to kind of put out troops and things. So with that, I'm thinking we're going to go for this northern region. Take over Manchuria. Because I think the more we break apart Qing, the more they're going to collapse. Even though these are very populous regions. That would boost our population. I'm gonna go for Shaanxi. We're going to claim things that are very populous. In fact, we are going to fight Russia here. Russia, and then we might have Great Britain get involved. Okay. This is fine. So I want Shaanxi. What else is there that I would want from this war? Nothing, really. I mean, I could take the bet. But I'd rather take just land here. Shaanxi. Take Henan. I'm going to focus all on this. And we Northern Anhui. Let's take Southern Anhui too. Southern Anhui. We want Jiangsu. China's one of those places that I would always love to go to, you know, repressive government notwithstanding. I feel like there's just so much ancient history there that you just don't have in the United States. I feel like it'd be a cool place to go to. All right, we are going to only raise a couple units to start because we want to make sure it goes to war here. Right? They have a lot more troops than us. And right now they're uncertain. But if we get too strong, they won't actually go to war. We want this to be a war, and we want it to be a quick one. We want it to be a quick war. All right, with this, let's go ahead and preemptively set up what our navies are going to do. We're going to have our two biggest navies raid the coast here. And then we're going to have our escorts for some of the smaller ones directly to Qing. Now we have two fronts automatically, thanks to our wonderful vassal, East India. Let's think about mobilizing somebody else. I want more troops here. We have a lot of like very small armies. Let's get Thomas Jackson too. He's a good defender. Now the trick here is going to be that we're going to just hold this front here, get a lot of troops, and we're going to naval invade somewhere else. We'll probably naval invade in the south and split them up with some of our other armies. In fact, Ambrose Dudley will probably get pulled off for that. But with that strategy, Great Britain is sided, and that means there's going to be a ton of other fronts opening up. Alright, that's fine. They definitely won't back down now, so I can go ahead and mobilize all. And then I just need to deal with these mobilized generals. Robert Hancock, how many do you got? You got 10. We're going to put you over here. Gregory Roosevelt, you got 10. We'll put you over here. Minois, you have 3. Come down here. Maury, over here. Vanderveer, come down here. Theodore Meacham. This could be a big part of my games now, isn't it? It's going to be me just assigning the generals in all the regions that I've taken. William Tecumseh Sherman has no battalions. Kenton Rutledge has no battalions. Ulysses, he's in New England. We'll put him on Panama, Antioquia. Longstreet probably has 8 battalions. Cool. Franklin Ricken. Alright, I actually need to build some of these. Lowell, over here. Okay. Can I go and move up the barracks we were building in... Actually, we're getting close to building barracks anyway. I'm just going to let this take its course. It's going to skyrocket our military expenses. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah, because we'll be jumping from 146 to... Let's take a gander. I need to look at the building screen. That is 545, 15, 515? Yeah, 515. Whew, troops. Compare that to, like, say, the other guys. Right? Like, we're going to have the same amount as Qing. Just to put it in perspective, we're going to have the same amount of just regular army size as Qing, and then have enough battalions to match them. And that's just spread out across the world. Oh, jeez. Yep, here they come. That thing is, well, I mean, I did it to myself. I can't, there's nothing sad about it. But it's going to also be in a lot of random provinces, which is good when you think about it. Because that means if someone tries to, like, start a fight randomly in South Africa, we'll have garrison there. We're just going to have to pay for the troops, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. Well, what we're also going to have to do is we're going to have to put in some of our arms industries. We'll move them towards the top here. Okay. A lot of these wars, these little fights are going to be working out in our favor. There's some Ming troop over here. Why you got the Ming over here? Oh, it's not Ming. It's wrong game for there to be Ming. All right, let's do some raiding convoys over here. I don't want to deal with some of these supplies. We're losing some of these battles. Do I have input good shortages? Of explosives. Oh, yes. We're going to need a ton of those. Let's do 10 of those in each of those. I'm building them right where the fight is, which is not probably the ideal situation. Sherman. Oh, we're still in Kenton. Yeah. That's going to be annoying to deal with. We are slaughtering their armies, though, all things considered. Let's see how that goes with the 2 troops he has. Okay, other guys in this war. They want Beijing and Shanzhong. Which means we need to hold the line here very, very well. Oh, it's just the Ming here. Alright, I need to prioritize some of these arms. I need to find the ones that are in the actual Americas. And move them towards the top here. Washington, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi. Okay, moving these guys to the top. Indiana. Okay, not Iracunia. Don't care about Iracunia. Washington, Ohio, Connecticut. Okay. Illinois. Move the ones that have already been worked on all the way up to. And some of these other ones we just don't care about. Nebraska, come up there too. And Alaska. So I don't care about Sakhalin. I don't really care about Hokkaido. Let's focus on getting him in America first. Gain. North Coast. Senegal and Benin. We'll leave some of the ones in Africa. Alright, that's fine enough. Let those get built, we'll have a lot more troops to actually play around with down here. How's our supply here? Alright, we're pushing them back. Which means we should... Gotta be worried, because they'll have 100% war score occupation if I'm not careful. Alright, let's do a naval invasion with Ambrose Dudley here. Which one of the guys has Ambrose? You have Ambrose. Take Ambrose down there. Alright, we have our control of this back. Then this. Robert Hancock. Oh my god. Come down here. Longstreet, I'm gonna need you to come over here. Haha! 50% of their war goal. And we have 100% of ours. Okay. Looks like we have the stuff to make this work. Gonna raise our taxes even higher again. Sorry, but it has to happen. Because we need to build our barracks. Brave engineer. Do you hate me? No, you like me again. Okay, I was wondering if they hate me because I did stuff with the, Okay, we need to be careful about pushing it too aggressively here. Defend this. Okay. Now, that worked out really well. Orrin Lowell, right? Like, that worked out surprisingly well. What if I do another one and do it in Jingshu with Ulysses? Because now we have an advantage here, and I can just take Ezra and push. Russia's fighting Austria. They're 9% occupied. There's garbage stuff going on over here that I just don't care about. Trench warfare, not going to do anything about that while we're in war, but in the future that will be useful. Alright, we're going to go for probably wargaming here. We want to start getting some of these NCO trainings in the future. New front opened up, which should get their more ticking down even faster. Good. They're pushing into Tibet too, which is good for me. Okay. We should have this basically won because we have most of our war school, our war goal, and that's going to push Great Britain off of this land. And I can probably pull Riggins off and take him over here to one of these fronts. Now we need to keep doing this. We're going to take Chester. We're going to take you, we're going to do naval invasion. We're going to come down here with Ambrose. We're pushing him out of... Good, give me back my production industries. Making our chemical plants. And then comes some more barracks. Automatic irrigation, that's going to come in. We'll just act like we're actually going to pay you guys all this stuff, but we're not actually going to do it. Sealing strats, we'll do those. We'll let the war fight on in the background here. Okay. Electric fences. Don't click that open. What is this? Barbed wire fences? We're not going to actually do barbed wire fences, but sure. Automatic irrigation. What does that use? Let me just double check this beforehand. Oh, we're going to need a ton of engines. Okay. In fact, let me stop actually moving these over and queue up some engines. Motor industries. We're going to need... Let's just say we're going to need probably 50 of those. Beijing and Shenzhen. We're at the point in the game where it's no longer a matter of... it's no longer a matter of needing to micromanage what you're putting out. In fact, we're going to probably need 20 of these in Beijing and 20 of these in Shenzhen. Now, me going overboard with the railways could be an issue because I actually pay for those. But like the industries, if I overbuy, it's not too much of an issue. Yeah, we're looking at massive shortages all because of my expansion here. Chemical plants should fix some of it. We're going to move up a lot of these things. Let's go down here and just start bumping up all of these that I just built. Minus the railways. We'll deal with the railways later. We'll do all the Beijing stuff first. And I'll come back later and do the Beijing railways. Okay. Our war's going well. We're losing our offensively down here. How are these battles going? He's going to Dixie. Meeting in Dixie. Now he's doing a naval invasion. We're going to squash their army. Never there's Qing people over here. Like, there's no reason for them to be here. Okay. Good. 39 battalions in reserve. Where are those? They're in Dixie. Who's our general from Dixie? Looks like we won't know for a little bit. Alright, we're advancing over here. Someone idle? You were idle. Tools are expensive, as is a ton of stuff. Engine, steel, and hardwood. Let's see, our extra payments did go off. Welfare payments, 27k. Ugh. And that's just for one tier of that. Single tier of that cost me 27k. Crazy. Right, this guy's gonna need to defend here. Put you down there. No white peace. We want it all. Gold Rush in California. Spread the word. There's a battle down there with the interlopers. With the greedy people. Okay, this is kind of squash. We're just kind of rolling them over. This is going to give us a ton of radicals, by the way. An actual boatload of radicals. This is good. I could kick out the rural folk and do some things, but I'd like the rural folk being happy with me. And the rural folk does not make me happy. Great Britain's out. That means everyone who's down here can relocate. Also, there's something going on in Cuba. When's our truce with you up, Oregon? 81. Not for a little bit. If Shin gets small enough, we can actually puppet them, which would be great for us. Alright, we can just kind of hold out. Well, I guess since they're in advance, there's no reason not to now that they've put so many troops on the other line. It's just Tibet holding this line. Tibet's getting fully annexed. Let's see here. Good. What do explosives use? They use sulfur. How's our sulfur mine? We don't have a lot of sulfur in our industry here. More tools. Our market. Thank God our market's so massive, because I wouldn't even know where to start with some of this stuff. Okay, like the steel, we should be able to fix the steel. And we just have excess of so many other things. Alright. We're about to win this war, though. That's good. Russia's out, and then Qing is out. And bam! Look at that. This should fix itself, hopefully. We are the #1 great power. Just like, it's just that easy. Just take over a large chunk of China, and you'll become the #1 great power. Take notes, Great Britain. Okay. Not gonna bump up our Social Security. That seems like a terrible way to... Okay, with this being occurred, first let's look and see where we want to go next in our non-stop war against the world. Can't go against Oregon, so we're gonna take a breather against some of our African nations. We're gonna raise... give me a good HQ here. Give me... Okay, you need to be actually promoted, Mr. Dudley. We're gonna take... So many HQs. We're gonna go for Senegal HQ, wherever that is. Mobilize you and put you over here. Alright, and while that's happening, we're gonna fix some of our shortages. We're gonna let that just play out while I fix all my tooling industries and the others as well. I gotta check, make sure there's nothing that's terrible for us here. Okay, that's fine. Are any of you guys using like outdated tech? Nope. That's also super productive, these food industries. Should build some more of those. Too bad I'm not micromanaging the economy game right now, because there's definitely some room where we could make a ton of money. Photographic arts, independent artists, government administrations. Woo! That hurts. Alright, rails. We're gonna hold off on building all of our super expensive plantations. Like if I boosted this over right now, that'd be insane how expensive that'd get. I can do it for things like opium though, like that's a small one that I can boost our income from. We have rice farms now. Cool. Okay, whew! Look at that money we're spending. Look at that money. It's all from our government administrations, because we probably have an input shortage of something important. Paper is probably super expensive. Let's take a gander. Goods for government buildings. Paper. We're just going to build up a massive paper industry. Shandong, you can't actually afford that much. 51's the production efficiency cap, so we're just going to go over here and fix that. Hainan, Shandong. 51 will be your cap. All right, now we have several years worth of construction goods being built up. And we have quite a lot of radicals. Yeah, Ashanti, you're finally doing what I want you to do here. Toro, Ghana, and Togo. You have 2 provinces, and I just... Okay, I'm taking the bigger one, though. That's good. We'll just mobilize whoever's the smallest number. You. Government wages is what's really killing us here. We're just gonna stop. We're not gonna use conscripts anymore, so I want these to just be nothing. Sierra Leone is getting involved into this. And then who is this? Bolivia. They'll handle themselves. Let's move the paper mill up in priority. I'm gonna put all these that were down here. We're just gonna... And then after this, I'm gonna have to build a ton of sulfur. An absolute boatload of sulfur. I might not actually be at the point where I can do things like this and truly get away with it. But I can also just lower my government wages like so. And like, sure, the intelligentsia and the bourgeoisie are a little upset with me and I lose some prestige, but like, it's not gonna stop the way that things are going. Like, sure, I probably lose like avant-garde, but oh well. War in the mud. Move on to using trench troops. What happens here if I do this? I lose a lot of money. Cost me a ton of ammunition. Alright, let's stop with all the barracks for now. We've got some time. We've got 2 years until the barracks actually get produced. Also, this war shouldn't go to term here. That'd be crazy if they did actually take it all the way. I mean, I hope they do, but I don't think they will. Goal's been completed. More migrations. What's going on over here? The Ottomans are defending against Ishbal Shamar. They want to... That's not going to happen. There's no way they take this to term. I hope they do. But they really shouldn't. It would save me a ton of time, though. That's like 3-4 war decks that I'd avoid having to do. Check our colonies. 2-watt colonization is going pretty fast. We're blocking off Great Britain from getting anything else, which is the main goal there. They are a pain in the butt to have to fight. Ignore naval landing penalty. That's good. If we end up... Lord knows you use a ton of naval landings. Oh, they actually did take it all the way. Okay. Oh, God, stop that. Yes, yes, yes. Take it all. Radical Bolivia? This should be just done, right? Like... Let's mobilize somebody to handle down there. I'm gonna keep coring. Actually, I'm gonna core one of our Beijing lands. Which one is the most pop here? I think just thematically I want Beijing here. We'll core Beijing. That's gonna take forever before that actually happens, but I like the idea of having us actually get money out of those provinces. Because it will be quite a bit of money, quite a bit. Okay. Upper rush. Yeah, a good 10k of this money I'm spending is from interests anyway. That's page 11. Page 1 here. These paper mills. Gonna cost us some lead, yeah. Let's queue up some lead mines. Let's queue up some sulfur mines. Gonna need some iron probably too. And then of course coal. And all those are, of course, dependent on tools, which we'll have to build next. It's a cycle. It is indeed a massive cycle. Okay, up. Handling that, handling that. I think they wanted my war reps. Should I core some of this? Let's core that. Let's core that, and we're going to core that too. Add some more states to the stars and stripes here. With our 321 GDP and our 198 total population. Look at us. Oil's been discovered in Manitoba. Sweet. Rubber in Mindanao. We're just gonna have a ton of those resource pop-ups. Can I just like hide this? I don't care too much for these pop-ups. Getting close to being able to take on Oregon. New. Alright, we're going to take a break from Africa and start going over some of these lands in Brunei and other regions. I think I want to conquer Tidor. No, I'm going to go for puppets. We need more puppets. Because we have a lot of nations down here that get involved in our stuff. I'd like to get involved in the east. Southern planters. How are you considered strong with... Because I'm conquering all the peasants, so the southern planters are getting strong. But these are all single parties. I can do some shenanigans here to get this to work. Holy cow, the communist. Also, why did my money Oh, our investment pool's gone. That's what happened. Ooh, okay. Let's join the Democrat Party. Get out. Sure, for now... For now, let's run with this. I'll fix it later. Okay, we need to stop losing all these money. I go to iron frame buildings. It does save me money. I'm just gonna tank it. Because the cost of paper should be going down incredibly, right? Yeah, paper should just go down. Producing an absolute ton of paper. This one should be done soon too. Go down here and advance this one. Do we have input good shortages here? Low market access. Ooh, need to handle that. Just brought a steel. Roll the ones that have been a little bit built. Also finish these ones that have been almost built. Okay, cool. All the stuff that's queued up is the things that are getting close to being done, which will help us save some money. We're getting wargaming. Wonder what we want to do next after wargaming. Not sure. Oh, these damn revolutions, man. My puppets don't know how to control their nations. Our radicals are going down really fast, though, which is good. We have a strong conservative movement. And a weak industrialist movement, which I can't really do anything about. Enact protected speech. Why do the Southern planners hate us so much? That's a mess. Why do you despise me? I want to check that. No wave subsidy movement that I totally did not do, and then we have they have all the radicals. All the radicals are in that one population group. That's fun. Don't you just love a radical movement? Alright, they're done, they're done. I should be able to... Alright, looks like we're down to just the bare expenses. Import goods shortages. Market access. Ghana, how you looking? Let's keep up 2 there. Sierra Leone. You're hiring. Morale loss is good. Let's look at what else we want to get. Military. Let's get bolt action rifles. War defense and depth. Defense and depth. Want the more present effect. Can I do another war while this is... Yes, I can actually declare my next war. That way I don't get stuck into this France one. Let's look at someone in the East Indies and puppeting them. We're going to puppet the Philippines. Actually, Tidor. Why are... But you're my... That's so strange that it... Okay. Is it costlier to take their stuff or to puppet them? Yeah, it's so much cheaper to puppet them. And Samus, too. Okay. Are all of these guys actually active? They shouldn't be. I probably don't need 20 of these. We're gonna go down to 10. Oh shit. Oops. We're gonna also cut you down to like that amount. Okay, let's get a good government looking in. You could do 48 if it's just these guys, or we could just keep these guys in power and have it be good, right? Like, I put Dudley in and then take you guys out, I still lose. Dudley, why you gotta be a conservative bastard? You're like one of our best generals. Friggin' annoying. Okay, who else is getting involved in this? Got rubber. Doja can have the eruption. France sided with the Philippines. Okay, that looks like this is going to war. Well, what do I want from you? What do you have that I care about? Siak is your puppet. What's your relation to Portugal? It's a protectorate. Can I have you cancel subject? Cool. Not what I want to do right now. Actually, I want your states. I forget this. The whole reason I want to do something with France is be control of, like, Kenya. Give me Kenya. Rift Valley. Where is it? Rift Valley. Tanganyika. Tanganyika? I don't know. And then I have 5 left that I'm not going to abuse. Let's also mobilize some of our troops. And for now, we're gonna finish some of this construction. Then once we catch up on the ones that have already been like effort put into them, we'll probably pause our construction here. Let's deal with these British guys. Where's Dudley? I need someone in like one of these. You. In Great Plains, and we're gonna do a naval invasion with you. Eventually. Idle General Lowell. Come down here. These railway subsidies are hitting me hard. Okay, let's look at our stuff. Input goods. Alright, we're down to just the big ones. Great Britain's involved too. Great. Damn, who knew they wanted the Philippines so bad? I mean, overall, I still come out on top here because I'll get control of the French land. Oil discovered in Oklahoma. That was our investment pool. It's no longer growing massively, which is concerning in its own way. How are these battles going? We win handedly. Alright. Once we're getting back to doing the paper stuff, I am going to probably take a break on... We definitely need to move the barracks down. Barracks can go last. Damn, I built a lot of barracks. Holy cow. Okay, let's stabilize our economy before I build more barracks. Why don't we do that, Sean? Come on. Saskatchewan, Mendoza, Paraguay, Mato Grosso, and then there's just like one government administration that got left there. We'll leave that in. Okay. That's gonna go to war. I might as well mobilize everybody here. Let's handle some of these fronts down here. Canada man, we're gonna put him down here. Midwest, go over here. Great Plains, over here. Western, Para. Congo, keep him in the Congo. This is gonna be interesting. New England. There. Who else is idle? Vanderveer. La Plata, you said. This should be just handy. Gregory Roosevelt, good old Greg. We'll defend over here. And we'll do one more since Theodore Meacham. Okay. That's all that stuff. We're going to do some sort of naval invasion. Looking at our buildings. Oh god, these are all getting started too. Let's pause here. God, even when pausing, we're still losing money. None of these are places that we tax, but it would still be good to fix our market access problems here. Alright, our war is broken out here. No one's arrived yet, so this will instantly win, and that front opens up, okay? Let's go to the other ones here. They're going to have 130. Okay. Now, since we're back in a big war, I need to actually do stuff with my navy. Can't just have them sit around doing nothing. We're going to raid convoys right here. And our other guy, we're going to raid convoys down here. We're going to take EPA. There's no one to do a naval invasion with. That's a dude, never mind. We could do naval invasion here using Ulysses. Meanwhile, our investment pool is going to grow, and we're going to turn it back on. That's another 10 months worth of investment saved up. Holy cow, defend that. I'm gonna want to kick them, since I'm coring these states, I definitely want to kick them out of them as fast as possible. Gold field's depleted, that's unfortunate. Are you losing yet? It takes so long to conquer you. Gotta get our naval invasion going down here. Where is this? 2 watt? Okay. Oh, you're up here. Okay, that just means we colonize air and them now. Sure, Dan, come over here. How's Ulysses doing? 1 day, fighting off an interception. They should win. Handedly. What is the war goal here? No one owns it. Okay, that's fine. Good, healthy win there. What are we looking at in terms of supply? Sure we're raiding like right in here. Good. What are you doing? I think it highlights the supply routes they're taking. British South Angola. Cool, that's like right somewhere in here. Okay, Brazil's gonna collapse. That's a good win for us. We need to do naval invasions in the other areas. Okay, we also can't afford to build for right now. Somewhere in there, there is a one little government administration that I want to build first. Just to deal with this issue. Wonder what that's causing. Okay. Go back to war. Am I having supply issues? I am, I think. Okay, Brazil's done. Let's take Lowell and put him over on this front. And I'm going to take Chester here, and I'm going to actually export to this region, because I think we're getting raided. Now, our supply value is fine. So let's not do that with Lowell. Or Chester. Chester, you're going to raid. Right in there. Robertson, Sierra Leone. Looks like our investment pool is actually shrinking, which is not good. Not good at all. Input good shortages, we probably have some. Ironclads, that would do it. We have a lot of battalions in reserve. Who's not in reserve? No, we lost General in Dixie. Epa Chambliss, that's who we're gonna have. And promote Epa. Where is Epa? Where is he? Right here. And we'll get Epa involved over here. Ooh. A little chunky there, that game. Okay. This is not where I want to advance. I want to advance in the north here. Okay, he's going there. He'll get there not in time for this war. They're taking the war goals, though. I think I'm at war with, like, 3 of the greatest powers in the world right now. Look at me go. We have convoys being raided, isolated state regions. Can't do too much about that. Oh, Volta's isolated. Okay. We're losing a lot because of these naval pressures that we're having. We're going to need someone to deal with this. We're going to have escort convoys too. There. Okay. They should be collapsing here. We're going to go and check some things out. The game is really starting to chunk with all these battles going on. Jesus. Okay. I can pull off this front, I think. Thomas Jackson, I need you down there. Let's do a naval invasion of my goal here with Epa. This is really hurting the economy. Yeah, the paper mills don't help. Alright, we're gonna pause construction here. How do I raise more money? Well, porcelain taxes will help. Is there a group I'm bolstering that I don't want to bolster? I'm not bolstering anybody. Right, they're advancing. We should advance that one. Brazil's out. Okay, cool. That'll help us get some money out of them. Increase our funds from Brazil. Input good shortages. Ironclad's the only one else, but we have low market access everywhere. Thanks to convoy raids. Yeah, look at that. Look how our naval power has fallen off. Okay. How's this going? 37 days. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, maybe we'll just fight this out and call the episode. This front's not going too well. It's not going too hot over there. But I don't think it's an issue. Yeah. Once this guy arrives here, that will be one. What's going on here? Elam, just defend that front. Winning over there. Thomas Jackson will get there. Alright, you need to come over here and go defend this. We'll cover both of these. Alright, who else is in this that we don't have any issue with? They should get knocked out soon. Let's see. We occupy 42% of our war goal. Most of that coming from these African nations. And then I'm dealing with the rest via long-winded naval invasions. 27 days. Pretty sure I conquered all this, but then they started colonizing, and so I lost it, which is a great feature. Russia is colonizing down here. Gotta kick these bastards out of my African lands. For sure. Also need to deal with our debts. I could just get rid of our welfare payments. Like, it's Like, I know you did a lot to get that, right? Like, we did a lot to get wage subsidies. But right now, it just gives welfare payments. At least this will give us some stuff, right? Sure. We'll try to pass this. Let's resume the paper. Keep churning through our debts. Goods for government buildings. Paper's just expensive. How many papers? I mean, I've produced a ton of it. Well, the military buildings. Ammunition is expensive. There's a shortage of ammunition. Or do I just have a lot of... Let's pause here so I can scroll through this without the game lagging. We do have a shortage of ammunition. See if that fixes it. Because I absolutely tank money. Okay, I need to be doing better. We got Pontianak. This stuff over here is winning. Okay. Now it's Samba, Siak, and the Philippines. Let's take a gander at our navy real quick. I don't want a naval bait. I want to raid convoys right here. And you, I want to raid convoys right here as well. Let's just deal with these guys here. Actually, right in there. Yeah, our supply is just terrible here. Just the convoy rating, let me tell you. Whew. Nebraska has oil. Can I actually build oil derricks? I can. This will be so valuable later. I'm just gonna all in this. Bam. 10-year long construction queue. Yeah, we have no supply over here, but it shouldn't matter. Okay. Try speed 4 again. We're pushing them back. All the great powers have decided to get involved in all of our business, which is annoying. Philippines are starting to lose out down here. Does this count as them being like full occupied? They're 23% occupied. What happened to my army? Oh. 66% occupied. How are you suddenly less occupied than before? That does not make sense in my books. We're going to pause all construction again as we deal with our debts. Oh, wow, that was weird. We have a naval landing in Ohio. Get rid of that. Session movements. Crew. Where the hell is crew? In Liberia. Okay. Does that count as them having their war goal? I bet you it does. No, it doesn't. No, this one needs the war goal. They do. Okay, I need to pull back more. Can I mobilize anybody? I can. Give me some of these South China guys. What's another 5K? Let's get the 40 and make sure we raid convoys here. I need to deal with these damn Russians on our coasts. Defend that. Alright, we occupy that. How's this stuff going over here? Are these not core lands for you? It's your capital state. Should be. Sambus is ours. We're getting stuff done. Like, we're getting these war goals. One, like, nation at a time. Who else is not mobilized? Declare interests. I feel like I've done these interests like 7 times. Alright, these ones are winning. Alright, we're gonna win that out. That means I can pull back from 40. And I can raid right here. Actually, the 40 I'm going to use to escort convoys here. Doesn't deal with the Philippines. They have no of their war goal. We have 80% of ours. What are we missing? We're missing Siak. Where is Siak? You part of us? Oh, you're a puppet of France. Okay. Well, let's take you and enable you into an invasion here. They're not at war with Siak. Singapore's part of Great Britain. How am I going to deal with that? Did not think that through. France has some issues over here. If I can just finish these African fronts and, like, you know, free the people. Coal fields depleted. Stuff's going on in the Mosquito Kingdom. Got another front advancing. So our economy's been crashing because of these raids. Are you full siege? You are full siege. Practically full siege, I should say. Now what's going on down here? Crew succession's gonna happen. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. We should push this out. It's like one province. Russia's navy sucks. We're gonna need something to deal with the French. What's this? Do not accept. Sure, we'll take it. Look how they get mad at me when passing their thing. Their goal. Okay. This war is going on. It's dragging on more than I thought it would. Didn't help that all these guys got involved. Plastics for glass places. Okay, I'm gonna deal with these after the war is done. Yeah, increase our oil. A metric ton. All right, we are gonna get Philippines out of here though, which will be nice. Definitely will be nice. Okay. With these 40, I almost wonder if I should take some more raiding. They are losing. I need to pull one troop off one of these fronts. You're defending. Who else is defending? Advancing. You're defending. Finish up that run for me, please. What's this event? Rubber Rush? I wish I could just auto. I don't like these pop-ups. Constantly happen all the time. Also, all this bureaucracy waste, that's because of our rated economy. Okay, we can go back to building stuff now. Huat's gone out of that war. Cool. There. About to get the Philippines, and then it's just the other stuff. We don't have control over Siak. I don't know how we're going to get control over Siak. That's going to be an issue. What I can try, it looks like France is pretty bare bones here, is I'm going to take you and try to do a landing in Normandy. Got like 60 years early for World War II, but we're going to try some World War II strats here. Alright, Philippines is ours. That's good. That means all of those guys should now be free. Those generals. Epa is the only one who's not free. Okay. Fishing, how are you doing? You are not doing well. Seems building all these motor industries in you has caused some issues based on your lack of infrastructure. But we'll fix that. We will get there. Did someone join them? Why don't these open up? Oh, it's because you keep fucking colonizing, you bastard. Keep colonizing and opening up new fronts. It's so annoying. Wait, who's in this still? Why are you in this? You have no press deals. Excuse me? I mean, England's gonna get out pretty fast. That seems backwards to me. Why did it give Russia to be the war leader? Okay, Courier Uprising is happening. Not too concerned there. Munition plants. Okay, we need to build some infrastructure in Beijing before we do any of that stuff. Let's also not build all these naval bases there anymore. Stop with the naval bases and some of those. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a massive railroad complex in where are these? Oh, well, they're somewhere in there. We need a massive railroad complex in China. Just to handle all that stuff. That'd also be a small war. I didn't expect 13 different nations to get involved here. So I can't take anything from them? Could peace out right now. Let's see how this naval invasion goes. If naval invasion goes terribly, then I might just peace out. Because I'm sure we could win this if I just drag it on, but I don't care to drag it on too much. Especially with all these little revolutions spawning everywhere. Okay. We're gonna need to use a bigger navy here. How's Ulysses' army looking? Ulysses is 10. How many does Orin have? Oral's 21. Where are you engaged in battle right now? Oh, you're just crushing some Russians. Thomas Jackson. Finish that up, please. Rutledge, come handle this. Great Britain's out. Good. That means I don't even need to raid this land anymore. Stop it. I know everybody is now idle. Oh, these pop-ups are so frustrating. It's so ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. Now, Auburn, we're going to try a naval invasion. Can't use Epis. Instead, we're going to have you raid convoys here. And we're going to have you raid convoys here as well. God, one of these armies needs to just not be doing what it's doing. You, come here. Alright, that war's gonna finish soon. Russia's getting closer and closer to capitulation. We're also getting more and more in debt. Maybe old age pension will pass. Preserve wage subsidies. How's our radicals looking? Pretty radical. How many men do they have? I mean, is this front still open? No, that front closed. We still need to keep some of these fronts open here. Alright, Chester. 2 arms, my friend. should probably cancel some of these iron mines and things. Mission plants. Other fronts and things. Enemy interception in English Channel. We're taking it down. There's so many people named Eppa. I've never met someone named Eppa in my life, and there's 2 of them in this game right now. Okay, come on, Sebastian. Give up. Same with you guys down here. Give up, too. Rubber Rush, finish that. What is this? That war should finish up soon. We just need, like, a tiny edge. It's the fact that I can't actually conquer Siak. Like, I have everything except for that one. I just claimed that one, and so now I'm suffering for it. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a trick here, where I invade with everybody at all the time. He's from Dixie, right? That was a Dixie dude? Let's get another general in Dixie. Get Adna here. And we'll mobilize and we'll do another invasion. With Adna. And then Ulysses. Rushes out. You have 395 troops there. So I'm just dealing with your conscripts. How else can I navally invade? Nowhere else. Excuse me? Excuse me? How is 20 ironclads losing to... This doesn't make sense. We win in every... I guess, man. I guess. Whatever. They have 403 troops. They have 624. So they have 200 at home. Oh my god. Adna landed. We got Adna, he landed. Alright, we're gonna pull off our guys from this front. Oh, it's gonna take some time to get there. 3 days. Whew, we can't. Where else can we do? Thomas Jackson, get over here. You need to come over here too. Invasion of Picardy. Alright, you're gonna escort convoys here. You're gonna raid convoys here, and you are gonna naval invade in Provence with Eppa. We found the area that didn't have any troops assigned to it. Just hold out. Hold out until we can get troops there. 30 days. Okay. Meanwhile, this stuff over here is ending really fast. Now, the good news is my expenses are going down. The bulk of my expenses now comes from the fact that I'm building stuff still, which is fine. Go west, young man. That was an achievement I just got. What is that for? Authorities USA own California, Oregon, and Washington with 250K more population in each state. Look at me go. Just hang out as long as you can and hold that line. 10 days. They did it. They held on. As long as we don't lose everything here, we're going to come out on top. Good. Our defenses are up. Naval invading in both sides. Gold field depleted. That's unfortunate. Rubber rush. We'll take it. All of this is over some garbage African land and one like Indonesian colony. Like, come on. All right, let's see how this goes. Good. Now push, Eppa. Oh, yes. Anyone idle? No one's idle. Good. This'll do it. They're 8% occupied. I still have troops down here. Let's pull more of my guys off here. Sheridan, come defend this. And then I want Sherman to come advance this to the top. I don't want any of my generals down here. There's a lot of them, but I don't want them down here. That's their capital we're about to snag. Like, Ile-de-France is ours. Basically for free. You shouldn't even be getting our convoys raided, really. Oh, yes, they're finally losing. There we go. They're finally losing their war enthusiasm. That's a lot of work to take just one colony. Our supplies are trashed down here. That's because the convoy is being raided from India. But that's the end of that war, and we're going to get out the other war around the same time, too. It's good to see the AI is as bad at managing the front lines as I am. What happened down here? Is this still... Yeah, thanks for having 200 of your troops just on one front here. You can push that all you want. Alright, the war in Colombia is done. And we've taken France. We've beaten the French. Our GDP is reclimbing. Back to what it was pre-war levels. Our construction expenses are still through the roof. But if I were to stop building right now, we would fix it. Right, we need to fix these Beijing things. Get 4 here. Let's just go up to 20 of these in Beijing. Hainan needs them as well. Let's get 10 in there. Just now one big front. It is one big front. You've been liberated. Welcome to our great nation. Oh, and we're gonna get old age pension too soon. How's our government looking? I haven't even checked the government. We're contested, but we do have mostly happy people, with the exception of the industrialists, but they'll get over it. And the southern planners hate us too, but that's to be expected. Defense in depth. I hate to do this right at the end here, but let's get bolt action. And peace. All of that for this chunk of land. Is there even a port down here? There is 16 ports down here. And then we have the act now as part of our conglomerates. Wait, are you a protectorate? Did I do all that for? No, you're a puppet. I can annex you, though. Oh, you can annex subjects that are angry at you. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if we'll get a chance to do that. Maybe not, maybe not. We have 50 years, 53 years to be exact. Just over half the game left. And we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I think our next stuff is going to be taking over Oregon. We're going to actually puppet you. That'll be our next case of what we want to do. Puppet Oregon, hope some people join, and then use that to punch out land from Great Britain, Canada, Russia, other places. But for now, I think we're going to call it here. This has been a good run so far. We ended up taking over a bunch of China. Have gotten control of some of the coast of Africa. That makes it easier for us to want to expand. We just have to deal with people like Russia and Great Britain with these little small colonies they have all around. But we are starting to expand. And rapidly at that. We're basically always at war. Our economy is screaming. But we will fix that as we go forward. Anyways, as always, I've been Sean, this is the Blue Screeners, and I thank you for watching. See you later.